episode 77. 77 times we continue to do this. And we will do another...
Not sure why.
Maybe we could do another 77. We'll see. Yeah, we got wine this week. This is going to be extra annoying review, I think, because we are not connoisseurs of anything. And, and people that
definitely not.
And people that review wine are like, ooh, the toasted oak and all the dumb shit. And we're going to be like, it's pretty fruity, I guess.
It's dry.
This one's drier. Is it? My mouth is moist.
Oh, fuck.
So here we go.
Yeah. It's one category we haven't dove down.
Hope everyone had a good family day.
Yeah, it is family day. Also, my thoughts were it's pretty early. Not sure if I want to drink whiskey right now.
You don't want to start the day with whiskey?
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't tell people what time it is.
6 a.m. in the morning.
They don't need to know what time we're starting off with wine, but we are here.
Shit.
And we're queer. Get used to it, okay?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So you can just turn his phone off?
Yep. Just remembered.
This ain't no cork bottle either. We're going fancy. little ASMR coming at you with the crack. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was like, oh my God.
Double.
Those were good cracks.
That was a double crack. For those following along at home, we have not aerated this wine, nor will we.
No. This is called a virgin for
We're not
a
going to
reason.
fucking blend it. We're not going to do...
We're not doing shit.
Fuck all.
Oh my God. We had wine.
And we're drinking it out of fucking whiskey glasses because we're classy.
Yeah. That's how you're supposed to drink it, right?
We'll leave it. Yeah. Well, it's very Italian of us.
Yeah. We had wine, me and Audrey, on Friday night. Got a bottle. I drank like the whole thing.
Yeah.
But it was
Poor Audrey.
so good. Like, I was telling Chris, went to a really nice pizza place. I was going to get a pasta dish, but I'm like, but if we don't come back to get a pizza, I'm going to regret not getting a pizza because it's so fucking good. And it, like, with the wine, it was just even better.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Did you order more than one bottle?
No, just the one.
And you just scarfed it yourself?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I'm like, are you going to drink? And she's like, don't rush me.
Huh?
I'm like, well.
All right. Well, I'm going to rush myself.
Yeah, I'm going to continue to drink.
The move that we usually do is no matter what Italian restaurant we go to, if they have good pizza, get pizza and a pasta dish on the side.
Really?
You can always take it home.
Do you get a pizza each or you share
Share pizza generally.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then one or two entrees because we're gluttons.
Oh, okay, nice.
It's fun. It's fun. I like it.
I like that thought right there. Agree on a pizza and then agree on a pasta dish.
Or you get, if like there's two things on the menu that you guys would like to try, then you just order one each and then we just get a pizza for the table.
Fuck.
Yeah. We play on expert level.
No shit.
It smells delicious.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers, buddy. Cheers to wine in the afternoon. This is a Merlot, by the way, for those who care. And
That's
it's
really
red
nice.
for those listening.
That's nice.
It's pretty good.
I don't know if they could tell.
This is Canadian wine.
It's definitely not.
Where did you find
white.
this? Did you buy this?
My mom buys like a
Okay.
couple boxes of wine through like one of the guys she works with because
Right.
he's got a hookup. And then
A couple years
she
back,
always gets a few bottles of red for me and Audrey.
when we did the wineries,
Yeah.
uh,
Didn't we have that?
we went to Jackson's Triggs.
Yeah.
But they had a Pinot Noir there that you can't buy at the LCBO.
Really?
It's like one of the best wines I've ever had in my life. That I remember it being that good.
There is still the one thing I hated about the wine tour was it seemed like every place we went to, they like never gave us red. And if they did, there was only one. They always gave us fucking white wine.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't like white wine. But there was one place we went to. And I wish I wasn't as fucked up as I was that day because I cannot remember the place or the bottle.
Do you know if we got red or white?
It was a white bottle,
But it
it was the only one I liked.
Right.
And
I don't remember shit.
don't ask me.
I think the last one we went to, we got a rosé. That was nice.
Yeah, the ice one was good too, but like, rot your teeth out. How sweet it is.
I don't fuck around too much with ice wine, but I do. Rosé is about as close to white wine as I like to drink. Like that pink shit, I like it.
I think everybody enjoyed the one white wine that I enjoyed. And because I think at least me and you were on the same boat. Like white wine it's got a weird taste. At least to me.
It's cat piss.
Yeah. Yeah.
The weirdest thing about white wine is that there's actually a fucking wine, I think, called cat's pee.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. And people buy it voluntarily. Like, no.
Psychopaths.
Not me, sir.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Since 1993, Jackson's Triggs has set the benchmark of excellence as one of Canada's most renowned winemakers. Jackson's Triggs Proprietors selection expresses our winemakers' art of blending premium wines from leading wine-producing regions in Canada and around the world. Through the art of blending, Jackson Triggs promises wines of exceptional quality and value. Our Merlot has notes of black cherry and raspberry, which I'm sure CJ was just about to point out.
Yeah.
With a smooth, plush finish, whatever the fuck that means. Enjoy with peppercorn steak or pasta primavera.
I could see that. I could eat a steak right now.
I always eat steak or pasta primavera. That sounds good too. Every time I hear pasta primavera, I just think about Seinfeld. There's a Seinfeld episode where they just say it like maybe 80 times in that episode.
What is primavera?
I have no idea. I've never eaten it. But I know about it from Seinfeld.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Let's find out. Anyway, give me your virgin. What did you think?
Oh, this is our first bottle, so like it's so I almost forget because we talk so much. It was fruity and it was like I don't know, like I don't want to say like wet, like it's not a dry wine, you know, like it doesn't dry out your fucking mouth.
It's a very wet wine.
What was the word they use in there? Plush.
That's a plush finish.
Yeah, that's a really plush finish.
Man, isn't plush like a fucking material, like velvet?
I have no
Like a plush pillow or a plush fucking
It sounds
toy?
right.
You know what I mean?
It sounds right. It sounds like it should be.
How the fuck is that?
If it's not, it should
How
be.
the fuck is that a
Trademarked.
taste? Yeah.
Patent coming.
Yeah. How is that a taste?
I'm gonna go 8-2 on the Virgin.
Oh. Whoa.
Crazy.
7.9, but I'm expecting more. Just like right away. It was like, yeah, pretty good. 7.9 for me.
Yeah, like, I had nothing wrong with my.
It smells fucking fantastic.
It does smell really nice.
Some wines.
It actually
it almost smells like juice.
This does.
This wine.
This one. Yeah.
Yeah.
The way you started that kind of confused me. But this almost smells like fucking fruit juice. So with that being said, the smell is going to be really high as Chris hydrates aggressively. He just guzzles it and goes
slamming water.
That was the greatest fucking thing ever. Also, if you're new to the podcast, Chris has a problem with drinking water. I like it. In hydrating liquids in general. He can't just like normally drink a drink. It's getting fucking slammed. Although I have that problem with like iced tea, like Nest tea.
Those you can only slam.
That shit does part of the rules. Not last.
Yeah.
Vitamin waters.
Okay.
Unless I'm severely hungover, then it's like we're gonna sip on this. And then iced coffees.
You slam iced coffee.
Dude. Especially if I get like Tim Hortons has like this vanilla cream and I get it like literally once in a blue moon, but it's sweet.
Down it goes.
It's like I'll pick it up here and it'll be gone before the fucking I hit the highway. Like it's crazy.
Fair enough.
All right, smells gonna be high for me. I'm going 9-1. Smells delicious.
It's a really good number.
Yeah. Smells really nice.
Just to be different, I'm going to go 9.3.
Wow.
I think it's good.
Yeah, it is.
It smells really nice.
Yeah. It's not aggressive, but it's not...
No. Some wines
it's not overpowering.
No, some can have a little more sour kick to them, which I also like.
Yes.
Because I like fucking wine, but very sweet.
I also like to know I'm drinking alcohol.
It also, what I like about the smell is that the sweetness doesn't really transition to the wine. I didn't find this wine particularly sweet.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's why I gave it a little higher score.
it's also not like super subtle.
No, not
Like
at all.
it's like like I don't really smell anything.
No, I have
like,
COVID nose and that shit smells delicious.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. I'm going to have some more.
What else we got? We got flavors,
flavor,
smoothness. How do you want to do smoothness?
I don't know. I was thinking about it. That is a plush finish.
That is really nice.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking good, man.
What's
Big ups to Jackson Triggs.
What's next on the board?
Flavor, smoothness, and finish. The only...
You want to go Flavor Town?
Yeah, I'll go Flavor Town.
As Guy Fieri would say.
Is that where... Is that,
Flavor Town.
It's trademarked, probably.
By him.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're getting taken down.
imagine trademarking a phrase. It happens all the time.
I don't think you can trademark
Yeah, you can. Fucking Michael Buffer's got fucking Let's Get Ready to Rumble trademarked.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
It's insane. Happy Birthday, I think, is copyrighted.
No, you can't do one of the two. It's either you can't copyright it, or I think it's you can't copyright it. Like
Can't copyright
like common like
sayings.
Yeah, and words.
Yeah. Be like, yeah, you said happy birthday.
Yeah, pay me.
Yeah.
Like I guess trademark works. I don't know. There's a weird thing because one of the podcasts I watched, they were like their like brand of clothing and their brand in general. They try to copyright, trademark, do something with it, and they're like, no, you can't do that.
Oh.
And it's like
Because it was
makes
just like a
sense.
saying.
Pretty much.
Right.
Makes sense. And it's like, well, but that's also like then anybody and everybody can just go
everything.
make rip-offs and
Right.
you're kind of fucked. But it makes sense.
I guess, in the better context. I'm really torn on what to do with flavor here because I don't know how to fucking critique wine whatsoever. This is generally how I critique wine.
It's good.
That's good.
Yeah, same.
That's okay. And
but I think
that one's off. That's my three. That's my
if
three
you're
go-tos.
watching this and you're what are they called? What are the wine people called?
Connoisseurs or a sommelier.
A sommelier.
Not to be confused
stop
with sommelier.
watching.
Yeah, turn
because
this shit off.
This is for people like us, idiots.
Yep.
Nice. Who need a simple, dumbed down version.
We don't want any fancy talk. Okay.
Like, is this something I'm going to enjoy to
This
drink?
is for the simpletons out there.
Yeah.
All right.
Us.
Yeah. Man, I'm going to go 9.3 on flavor.
Wow.
I don't know why. I can't pick out any discerning things. I don't find it overwhelmingly sweet, which is nice.
It's not.
Because I don't like a sweet wine.
Yeah, same.
And it has like rich flavors that I don't know what they are, but they taste good.
Black cherry.
Sorry, they're you know what? This has a taste of black cherry and raspberry to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting hints of that.
You get the bitterness from those berries.
I don't get any bitterness at all. This thing's fucking exceptional.
I get it like after it's gone down and you kind of like
it's not as plush as a finish as you were hoping on.
No, it's really plush. I don't know what. So some wines get nailed as like being dry. So is like plush the other version of it?
Maybe plush is a fancy wine way of saying a moist finish.
Right? Like it's a pretty moist finish. Like
very moist finish.
Oh my
fucking
fuck!
Insanity.
You went 9.3.
I went pretty crazy.
Yeah, I'm up there with you. I'm gonna go 9.2. I'm gonna go one
All
under.
Right. So you were getting the same vibe I was. It's really good.
It's really good. I can't give you anything that's wrong with it.
No, neither can I.
I would buy this bottle again, even though I like we had a Cab Sav, and I could be completely fucking wrong on this, but I'm 99.8% sure every Cab Sav I've had is a bit of a drier wine, which I enjoy.
Okay.
Have you ever had Fat Bastard?
Probably.
Dude, that is like, you need a drink of water after it dries out your mouth so bad. Like,
really?
Yeah. But it's like,
this is not that.
The first time I had it, we went to my buddy's place and he made unbelievable steaks and these creamy garlic mashed potatoes.
Nice.
Dude, with the Fat Bastard, it was the perfect pairing. And I
Really?
just guessed. I just picked up
Wow.
the name. I'm like, yo, I got you a wine that suits you. You fat bastard.
There you go. You just thought you were being funny. Turns out you were being an excellent sommelier.
Yeah.
I have no idea what to do with smoothness. I was thinking, I'm like, maybe we just go like how smooth this is, because if we're gonna keep drinking wine, there's some that aren't that like
Smooth.
I'm sure we're only gonna get ones that are probably good.
Do you want to do
Also,
like a hybrid?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do something, because drinkability is like
Also a big factor.
well, like the thing with wine is like I could drink wine all fucking day if you let me.
I could and I couldn't, because there are some wines where it's like, oh, no thanks.
Yeah, if it's the right one, but like if a Saturday afternoon rolls around and we have guests and they're like, you want to start drinking wine?
How about a Monday?
Oh, let me think about it. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. What's today? Oh, Monday. Yeah.
What's the like taxi service? They'll come drive your car home?
There's a few different ones.
I might need that.
It's like Keys to Us or TDs. Yeah. Sir,
yeah, no,
Monday.
I think what we do is drinkability and also how smooth the wine is.
Well, this is gonna be
going
like
down
9.8 probably. like think about it. Like it's
true.
You know.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Let's do finish first. Let the smoothness simmer.
So it is more. It's not like a super moist, but it's it's plush. A little plush finish. I like it though, because you can
a little bit tart.
I don't want to say you can taste the berries, but you taste like berry flavor. Like I'm not like if you hadn't said it's black cherry or raspberry, I wouldn't have been like, oh yeah, I taste the raspberry or the black cherry.
No,
but you
I
get that
definitely
like, at least I get the fruit like bitterness from those two, because they're kind of like raspberries can be a bit sour and cherries have that little.
There's a little tart on the finish for me.
Tartness. Yeah, that's the fucking and I thoroughly enjoy that.
I enjoy it too, but I don't like. It's like whatever for me. Like it's nice.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go 8.6 because I like it.
Yep.
I like how it's got that little tartness, but it doesn't like it's fine. I don't need a wine to fucking hold the whole way.
It definitely doesn't. Definitely doesn't.
Yeah.
I also prefer a drier wine. So like this is a nice change.
It's very plush.
It's not. It's not my favorite. Yeah, it's very very plush. Can we get a plush counter going?
Yeah. I think
because
we're at
it
80.
is plush. I think you're definitely higher than me on this.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 8.3.
All right. Fine. What do you think about? All right. So hybrid, you're thinking drinkability plus smoothness.
Drinkability plus smoothness, and you just got to encounter both. Like you have to take in consideration both.
Okay. I could easily drink a bottle of this.
Me too.
Myself.
Me too.
So for drinkability, that would probably put it pretty high for me.
Yes.
As far as actual smoothness of the wine goes,
very smooth.
It's extremely smooth.
Yes, as you can see, we both finished our glasses.
Polish that off pretty quick.
Yeah. I'll start us off.
All right.
I'm gonna go 9.6.
Yeah. I was literally just gonna stick with like 9.8 probably, but I'll go 9.7 because 9.8 is very high. Because 9.7 is a much more reasonable number.
There's still room to grow.
Lots of room.
Like, if you threw out a 10, I'd slap you. I'm a firm believer.
Nothing's a 10.
Nothing's a 10. I guess a category. I guess a category could be a 10.
I also do believe that if you're a teacher and you don't give out 100s, you're a dickhead. Because something can be perfect as far as like
criteria.
Yeah. You can meet all the criteria and get high
I've given
score.
out 100s.
Yeah. I'm not saying it was you. I'm just saying generally, because you always do hear some teachers like, I never give 100%.
I had a teacher say that, but it was but I did get 2 100s in their class.
There you go.
But it's like, you literally have to, it has to be like perfect,
right,
for you to get a fucking 10 out of 10.
CJ's tooting his own horn here.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. That's fair. Your score's in.
All right, my score is coming in at a hot
fire
8.9, and I think that is fucking fantastically placed.
Wow,
this is a great fucking bottle. Tell me you're fucking 9 on the dot.
I'm a 9 on the dot.
Nice.
9.0.
This is a great bottle, and I'm glad I brought these to.
I'm glad you did as well,
so that we could finally dive in, because we have been skeptical in the past to dive into the wine.
I think we should fucking go crazy. We should get prosecco and champagne and
I want to do everything.
I'm not so sold on white wine, but just for the effort of fairness,
just to
let's
do
just
it.
do
Rosés.
I love rosé.
I like a good rosé.
Yeah, I could drink rosé all day.
The only thing I don't really want to
I'm
do
a bit of a biddy when it
are
comes
like
to rosé.
the Jack Daniel's mixed drink cans. Those are like the only alcoholic beverages I never want to touch.
Like a pre-mixed can?
Yeah.
But specifically by Jack Daniels?
No, like that type. Like there are
So
like you can get
we've
like
done
a
Vizzy. Or you're thinking like a rum and coke?
Like rum and
like a
coke.
cocktail.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
okay.
there's the rum and cokes. You got your whiskey and cokes.
Oh,
I just know Jack Daniels does one because I see them all the time.
Okay.
They're like right there in the
If we're gonna make
LCBO.
a rum and coke, we should just get like a rum.
Just mix it.
Yeah.
Do it
Just-
ourselves.
Yeah, be like a white Bacardi or something. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna. You say when?
Well, same as last time. That's good.
There you go.
Thanks. I think just below the
Just below the T line.
yeah. So respectable.
Second segment of What the Fuck Ryan coming up this week. No idea what we're gonna be watching this week.
Holy shit.
The bar was set pretty high last week. For those who didn't watch, the descriptions are in the thing. But a knife may
They're
have been.
not. You didn't send them to me.
I sent them in the 2C's email.
Missed it. All right.
All right.
I'll add them.
CJ will update them. As well as
That's
this
my
week's for What the Fuck Ryan's. They will be available in the description.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll find a way to put them in the video. Maybe we won't. Who cares?
I don't think
A lot of them are just like Reddit links.
I'm very hesitant to put them
I
in
don't
because
blame
it'll
you.
be like we could put like one or two in, but then the third one, like last week's, I can't put that in.
No, because it was a penis meeting a knife.
Yeah, so I think what we do is watch at your own risk.
Definitely viewer discretion.
So
Yeah.
if you want to watch the clips, you can go to the YouTube.
Yeah.
They will also be in like the Spotify and Apple Podcasts like descriptions and whatever.
Yeah.
I'll update those as
And
well.
again, disclaimer: watch at your own risk.
Watch
us listen to them first,
yeah,
and then be like, "Do I want to see that?"
yeah.
You don't have to go straight to the links.
The third one's a little crazy.
It's tad pornographic.
Fucking
It's not bloody.
ruined.
It's not like
It's not. I don't know how it's not. But also, we didn't see it come out.
I was.
Just went in.
I was in the gay village of Toronto one time,
Yes.
and I was in a bar, and there was a dude telling me that across the street those were sounding clubs. I'm like, I don't know what that is.
I was gonna say, what the fuck is that?
Allow me to elaborate.
All right.
So a sounding is when you put a metal rod in your penis and someone hits it so that it vibrates while it's inside your penis. And apparently it's very popular in the gay community. I don't know how popular. It might be a small demographic. I don't want to generalize. But what I do know is that it was popular enough that there was at least 2 bars or
Doing
clubs where you could sound off.
Yikes.
It's a no for me.
Yeah. That's
Whatever-
a hard no.
whatever-
Nothing's going in my dick. Only things come out of it: pee and semen.
The occasional semen and blood.
Like fuck.
A little bit of blood with my semen.
Jesus.
Yeah, each to their own. Whatever floats your boat, but
I guess.
that don't float mine.
Yeah. That's a hard no.
So what that dude was doing last week, to me, is like some sort of
It's-
version of that.
Yeah, just in a very extreme version.
He's just it's like
the
he's
fuck?
trying to see how
I'm
big
still
he
trying
can
to wrap
go.
my head around like how you initially get that in there.
Well, I think you have to have
It
a
didn't-
high pain
It
tolerance.
didn't look lubricated. Could have been.
I don't.
But it did.
Do you want lube? Well, this
That's
is a dumb
what I'm
question.
saying.
Do you want lube in your urethra? And then the other question
Probably
is, do you want a
not.
knife inside your urethra?
Probably not. But if
Yeah.
you were going to do it, would you want lube to help it go down?
I think anything that'll make the process easier is advisable.
Yeah, I
But
agree
again,
with
I'm not
that.
I'm not in the community.
I don't fucking understand that. Already, yeah, Ryan fucking texted me. He's like, "Oh, dude, I'm so glad you guys did it. Like, it was fucking hilarious."
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, that last clip fucked Chris up, man. He just sends me like fucking laughing faces and shit.
Yeah, it fucking got me good.
Holy shit.
I like a surprise once in a while. Life has very few surprises.
I'm glad that was the third one because I like that we're only doing 3.
Yeah. Bite
But
size.
I'm glad it like wasn't like, oh, here's like 5 like mild ones.
Yeah.
And then like we missed the 2 like fucked up ones.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, so it was nice that was like the third one in there. I like the randomness.
Redomness.
Holy fuck.
Redomnousness.
Holy shit.
Okay. Do you want to do What the Fuck Ryan now, or do you want to save it for the end? Since we're talking. Or we can talk about something else. Because tinfoil hat time.
Okay, yeah, tinfoil hat.
All right.
Tinfoil
So
hat. I don't know if we're gonna be able to recover from What the Fuck Ryan.
fair enough. So we'll do it towards the end. How much do you know about where do you stand on the idea? I'm trying to find a way to word it.
Yeah.
Where is your thought? Where's your gut feeling on Jeffrey Epstein killing himself?
Oh,
Did you
he did not do that.
He did not kill himself, in your opinion.
Himself.
In my opinion, I would agree with you.
Yes.
Right. So the reason that a lot of people don't think he was that he suicided himself was because he had fractures in his neck that were like consistent with like being strangled as opposed to being hung. All the cameras in the jail turned off.
Weird.
His suicide watch, which he was under, just stopped. They just left the building.
Yep.
So
yeah, everything,
like a bit of strange shit, right?
Yeah, nothing lines up.
So one of his good friends, who is accused of like basically helping him run like some sort of model pimping agency, was like feeding girls or was also some sort of predator as well.
Yeah.
This French guy, he was held in a jail recently and he committed suicide as well.
Crazy.
Would you like me to explain the circumstances of his suicide?
Did the cameras go out? Did his suicide watch leave?
All of the above. I'm not even kidding.
No.
Identical.
Fuck.
Yeah, he hung himself. Suicide watch stopped suicide watching. And the cameras in the jail turned off. I can't even make this shit up.
Holy shit.
It's hilarious.
Like, why
They don't even give a fuck. They're like, whatever.
Why wouldn't
We're
they?
not even gonna cut. We're gonna just make it look the exact same.
Like, what? I don't understand. Like, how are you not even gonna like
Let me get this
try
guy's
to
name for
change
you.
it up a little bit? But I guess if the first plan worked so well, because obviously nothing happened after.
Yeah.
Like how
No-
it's
no
been
one
like
gives
a
a fuck.
year,
Yeah.
and like nobody gives 2 fucks. I'm not saying we should.
Yeah.
Not saying that man needed to stay alive, but fuck, man. Like, how do we not like kind of look into that?
You should definitely like. You should ask questions. You should be allowed to ask questions at the very
he
least.
didn't kill himself.
I don't think so at all. This is the thing that's fucking hilarious, is that the trucker convoy donation list got leaked, so you know who helped contribute to the donations.
Yep.
But we don't know who Jeffrey Epstein's clients are.
Wow, crazy.
Isn't that strange?
So strange.
So regular,
It's
ordinary
because
people that are like, here's $20
Yeah.
for a currently legal protest.
Yeah,
They're like, your life's going to be ruined now.
yeah.
And turns out that anyone who was getting
A client.
that was a client of Epstein, it's like, we don't know who his clients were.
Yeah.
Strange.
Fuck.
How fucking funny is that?
Yeah.
That's how you know we're in a fucked up world.
Is so fucked.
It's so blatantly fucked.
It's so.
All right, so his name
fucked.
is Jean-Luc Brunel, and he's a disgraced fashion agent and a Jeffrey Epstein friend, and he was found dead after suicide in jail. So he's said to have trafficked more than 1,000 girls and women to
Again,
Jeffrey Epstein.
Not saying they
Yeah.
didn't need to
Like-
have another breath, but
Yeah, I don't think that this guy is a nice person,
yeah.
but I also
Like, I don't feel bad for what happened.
But I also don't like the idea of intelligence agencies blatantly murdering people to
Yeah.
cover up the shit that
Yeah.
they were involved
Yeah.
in.
Like-
I don't love that.
No,
It's
just
not my
just
favorite.
do it.
No, don't.
Oh, okay.
Be exposed as criminals.
Well, yeah. Like, maybe let's look into it.
Oh my god, this is fucking.
But
this is
no,
disgusting to
we're-
read. This guy's a fucking asshole. This Jean-Luc Brunel.
Oh, yeah. Again,
Yeah.
not saying like This shouldn't have happened.
More than 1,000 women and girls.
Yeah,
Jesus
it's
Christ.
so fucked. And notice how they said women and girls, because there was definitely...
He is accused of trafficking. He had 3 12-year-old French triplets flown to Epstein as a birthday present.
What the fuck?
Like, this is depraved shit.
Again,
I'm not sad that this guy's dead.
no. And we're not saying
No.
that, like, how dare you?
Yeah.
No, we're just saying, like, how do we not look into this? It's like, slightly.
Jesus
Now,
Christ.
are we still under the assumption that it was Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton that put out the hit? Because wasn't that the alleged
there's a
conspiracy that first started?
Here's a real I wouldn't say real conspiracy. The Clinton body count is a real thing, because oftentimes people that write tell-all books or investigative journalists talk shit about the Clintons, they end up dying in weird, mysterious fashions. Like, some of them shoot themselves in the head twice.
How
in suicides.
Twice they missed the first.
They
like,
double tapped.
Boom.
Yeah,
They had double tap on.
Yeah,
I forgot they drank that cola.
Yeah. You forgot.
Yeah.
That's
Call
your
of Duty
fault for being
zombies.
stupid. Anyway, he was in a prison, but I'm trying to find if they said.
Also, recoil is not a thing. So if you shoot yourself the first time, that bullet's coming right.
I was at a shooting range yesterday, and recoil is a real thing.
Yeah,
It would be hard to shoot yourself in the head twice, especially if the first one landed.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. So anyway, there's photos of this dude on the private plane. This guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But back to tinfoil hat time. It's just hilarious to me how fucking blatant. They're like, okay, how did Jeffrey Epstein die? All the cameras turned off.
Literally copycat.
The autopsy said that his neck was broken from someone strangling him, not from him being hung. The suicide watch disappeared. Okay, let's go to France and do the exact same thing, because no one gave a fuck about us doing it the first time in New York City.
Yeah, who cares?
No one gave a fuck.
We're going to a different continent.
We'll do it again.
Come on.
They're
never going to put the two together.
To answer your question, I don't think the Clintons ordered the hit on him. I think just the intelligence agencies just clean up loose ends, which they always do.
True. Smart.
Like those fuckers that killed...
Let's be honest. Smart.
Those guys that killed JFK died probably pretty quickly after they shot him, I would think.
Again, smart.
Yeah, you got to tie up some loose ends.
You can't have loose ends running around there.
As you like to say, the government's the mafia. So what does the mafia
government
do?
is the greatest mafia of all time. And I encourage any of you to argue with me on that.
It's an almost indisputable fact. I will give you that.
Yeah. It's insane.
Yeah, so I saw this. This was 2 days ago. I'm like, this is too hilarious. Like, they're not even trying to hide it. They're not coming up with any new tricks. They're like, yeah, he hung himself. And like,
copy and paste the article, just change the names.
Just go to France, turn off the cameras.
I wonder if you could find an article where they fucked up and just didn't replace Epstein's name.
Oh,
and they just
probably
literally the exact same article.
This fucking article I was just reading is probably just like they just put in Jean-Luc.
Change the location.
France and Jean-Luc needed to be changed from New York to Epstein.
Yeah, and I wonder if there's a copy out there that like they put France but Epstein.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Or Jean-Luc and New York.
Yeah. Crazy shit. I thought you would enjoy that. I couldn't fucking believe that shit.
That is absolutely hilarious. But it's like a serial killer. I guess that's their
it's their job. They just go around and murder folks.
No. What am I looking for? Like, that's their signature.
Oh, that's their MO.
Yeah, that's their signature. We're gonna cut off the cameras. The suicide watch people are gonna fucking they're all gonna go online.
Hang himself.
And he hung himself.
Yeah, quotations.
Did an autopsy come back of?
I don't know if they've done one. I don't.
This is
the problem. This is
in
France. This isn't in the States. So.
Yeah, so we're probably not going to see.
No, and the weird one about the Epstein was it was actually his brother that asked for an autopsy. So a family member can request an autopsy, and then they did that, and they're like, "Oh, this motherfucker broke these certain bones that you can't break if you hang yourself."
Yeah,
based on where because it's like it's too low down.
Okay.
So I think the idea behind it was
because
if
when
you hang yourself, you slide down and the thing slides up.
Yeah. So
the bones that would break, if any bones break, would be higher up.
Yeah.
But if you have bones that break like down low.
Also, sometimes they don't break because you got to have
sometimes they don't. You just asphyxiate.
It's got to be a fucking high. you got to have a little force coming down on
Yeah.
you. And if I don't think the prison ceilings are.
They're not particularly high.
Yeah, so to
Yeah.
get that force, I think more so you're
Just your body weight.
Yeah, and you might like dislocate a few things from hanging by your neck.
Yeah,
but,
it would be unpleasant. Like I'm.
Oh, it's definitely
Yeah.
not nice, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not always gonna break.
No, I'm not to say it's
'Cause
going to break anything.
That's yeah. So
But yeah, so Epstein had some broken bones in his neck that weren't compatible with the hanging.
unless somehow he hung the rope, like because you know how the middle's usually open, like you have the cells on
No,
the side.
they have photos
and then,
of how he did it. He used the prison window.
yeah, and just like in his cell, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying if he did it like in the wide open and jumped off the second story balcony in the like the
Oh,
prison,
I see.
you know,
like off
there's-
off the gantry. Or
yeah.
something.
So there's like usually
Yeah.
all the rooms, the cells,
like a proper
and then an
hanging, like drop the
opening,
feet out.
and there's usually
Yeah, shit's
some
gonna break.
cables. Yeah, that's a hefty fucking drop.
That's a hell of an impact.
Yeah, so that I could see. Okay, fine. Yeah, maybe.
A friend of ours was telling me a story about like, I think it was him, or I read it or watched it somewhere. But when they first started hanging people, there was like they didn't have the science down, so they were just popping motherfuckers' heads off left, right, and center.
Oh, just like
'Cause there's like a
fucking
certain-
40 stories.
It's like it wouldn't even be like that
Jesus.
big of a drop, but like enough. If the rope is
Force.
too long or it's too short or whatever, there's like some sort of like height weight rope ratio.
Yeah, I could see
in
it.
association with hanging someone so that their neck breaks and then they suffocate. But like if you do too much rope and there's too much fall, their heads just fucking get yanked clean off.
Right. Holy fuck.
And it was quite common, I think, until they finally dialed it in.
Crazy to think how
And then humans
common,
are like, we got to really get the science right behind murdering each other here.
Yeah.
We don't want
It's
heads
fucking
popping
weird to
off.
think, eh?
Yeah, weird. Yeah, it's really fucked up.
like, and it's also weird to think like how often hangings happened. I don't know, 200-300 years ago.
Fucking 50 years ago.
Like it's fucking crazy.
I think the last
I was gonna say 100.
the last
but I
time
didn't
someone
wanna
was hung in Canada was like in
lowball
the
it.
50s.
Jesus. That's
Whenever the
fucking-
last like
it's
execution was.
nuts.
Yeah,
executions too.
Yeah, by the government. A lot of fucking a lot of people have been hung in their lives.
It's fucking nuts.
The reading some of the fucking public executions from like famous people over the years in like the 1600s. The 1600s and 1500s, they loved torturing people to death in public.
Yeah.
There's a really good Dan Carlin episode, a couple podcasts.
Why is it the most fucked up people get put in power?
Because they're fucked up.
Okay.
They have a fucking complex about.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah. I don't know. No, but like, there's obviously some sort of like, there's got to be some sort of narcissism associated with the fact that I want to be the one that's in charge anyway.
Like,
Right.
maybe
So then once
we
you
should
get
look into
closer to
that.
power, your whole life becomes obsessed with keeping power and getting more of it.
Yeah.
So there's definitely like,
Yes. We should look into that. And those people
what, like psychopaths?
just definitely get put in a cushioned white room. And that's all that's in there.
You know what's interesting to me is watching like documentaries and shows about like con men and stuff. They're the exact same as a serial killer, like the pathology of it.
Yeah.
Because like they're like people that run like Ponzi schemes and stuff. Like they have like no emotions. They don't care. They don't care who they
give two
ruin.
shits.
Don't give a fuck. It's like like all they did is like, I'd rather acquire money than a body count.
Yeah.
You know, like mentally they're the exact same. It's very interesting.
Weird.
If you like when you watch and
Yeah.
it's the same sort of psychology. Wouldn't you say like lack of any sort of
Yeah,
human emotion,
Yeah. I was going to say
Yeah.
lack of any emotion and
empathy or anything like that? Just like, all right,
fucking crazy.
cool, bro.
I've been thinking, you brought up like crypto being like a crazy Ponzi scheme.
Yeah,
I've been thinking about that a lot lately.
yeah.
And it's like, wow, like
It might
if
be.
it was or if it is, kudos to you guys. Because you got to think if
It might not have been intentionally set up as a Ponzi scheme, but based on how the thing is now running itself, it almost has to operate as one.
yeah,
If that makes sense.
it's fucking insane.
Like I
I'm-
believe that Bitcoin was set up with like the true intentions of like there are goals of like this will subvert governments. It's an alternative to fiat currency.
I think that was
I believe that was all legit. I don't think it was set
Sure.
up as a Ponzi scheme. But now it operates like one based on the fucking volume of coins in the market and the people that own that volume of coins.
I'm more to like, I believe more that it was one to throw off like the government and banks and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a large reason for it starting was for like black market criminals.
I think they took advantage of that.
I have a like.
You think that
deep down?
You think that was the original the goal of it?
I think that was a big part.
Definitely.
I don't think it was the whole reason why it started,
but it was a thing.
But I think it was a large factor because nobody knows the actual guy that started it.
No.
Nobody knows who what
his motivations are.
Nobody knows who he is.
Yeah.
They call him like Satoshi or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's his nickname.
Yeah. Nobody actually knows the guy that started fucking Bitcoin.
Well, here's the thing that's fucking...
So that to me is a little alarming.
To me, the whole fucking like crypto narrative of like, oh, it's safe from government control and shit like that, the whole thing's been blown out the fucking window this last week, at least in Canada.
Yeah, because Canada's fucked.
Canada's so fucked up right now anyway, but...
So many things have been... Like, I know like Binance got pulled out of Canada. Like, they just said, we're not dealing with Canada anymore. Sorry if you're fucking there. And I believe... I know definitely there's certain coins that can't be regulated in Canada. They have to, like, do shit to, like, make it...
More where I was going with that is, like, the whole point of having a crypto wallet is it can't be seized by any government or bank. And then last week with the trucker protests, that's exactly what's been happening.
Yeah.
The government's been infusing itself with corporations to like shut down these wallets. And they're like, okay. So that was more where I was like, that whole narrative of like, you're protected if you have Bitcoin from government control is just, that's not true at all.
I think the only way you're safe is if
you're not living in the country with that government.
Or offshore bank accounts.
Yeah, maybe. Like, do you know how to put shit offshore, by the way? We'll talk after.
No. No.
It seems like very complicated. You'd have to get an accountant.
You'd
have to know
You will
some
have
criminals.
to fucking familiarize yourself with wherever you're putting them, like with their banking system. You probably have to have some type of legal papers for that set region, unless it's a very shady region and they just don't give two fucks.
Yeah, it's interesting. I was,
but I think like having an offshore bank account, you could have like one in like the UK.
Yeah, I guess.
But again, like I think.
But you're just doing that with a fucking regular bank there.
Yeah,
and
again, but like to do that,
I guess it's technically offshore. Yeah,
you're most likely going to need some type of paperwork
associated with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Some type of passport or visa or I don't know.
It's extremely interesting.
That's a fucking crazy world.
Banking?
Banking, but like that whole
Banking's
like offshore like criminal like shit criminals do and shit.
It's interesting.
It's very interesting.
A lot of it is mostly tax evasion, is what I see it as.
Sure.
Which, listen, I pay my taxes. I think if you live in a country where they're like, you got to pay your taxes or you go to jail, I think you should definitely pay your taxes.
I think having an offshore bank account also helps you, like if you're trying to launder large amounts of money.
It's definitely
because
used for that.
If you start a bank account and you give them a huge chunk of money to start, and then you make these deposits, well, they'll probably look at it like, oh, they gave us fucking $250,000 when they first...
deposits are very often. These are very common
and then like
bank.
it's like fucking $10,000 a week or...
Yeah, you can definitely launder money
like,
through offshore accounts.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the drug dealers and shit were doing. They're like just setting up banks in Miami where they would just bring in fucking millions of dollars in cash.
I have a huge interest in like mafia. That's like a huge interest. Like, and not today's like, because the only mafia that's still around, really, like, and I'm not saying they're not around, is the government.
Yeah.
But like here in North America, there's not a whole lot of...
They've been declawed.
Yeah, because you can't get away with shit. There's too many cameras. There's too many ways to get caught, but there's definitely other...
And also...
Definitely different venues they've gone down.
There's so many more laws that the government put in place with the explicit reason of cracking down on organized crime. Because let's not kid ourselves. If mafia wasn't making any money, the government wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But the problem is when you have like organized crime, like drug cartels or gangs making money on drugs, or fucking mafia making money on drugs or prostitution, whatever the fuck they're into, whatever sort of underground economy they're into. The only reason the government cares about that is because they're not getting their cut. That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
Like, no question.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. Like, they don't give a fuck about the health and well-being of their citizens. They don't care about any of that shit. They see dollars that they're not getting any of, and they're like, give me that money.
Yeah.
And then they'll create laws to fucking put your ass in jail anyway.
Yeah. You know how mafias went to a neighborhood and were like, pay me
Yeah.
this amount every month
Of your revenue. Yeah.
and we'll protect you.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you think taxes are?
Yeah. Well, extent, yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. I don't know.
They just tax everybody.
I'm not a big fan of any sort of organized crime patrolling citizens, whether it be mafia related, gang related, government related.
I
Like,
think it
I'm
would
a
have been
big,
nice
I'm a big
if you
fan of
were-
like leaving people the fuck alone.
True.
Apparently, that's an extreme statement too.
True,
Like,
but
hey, just leave people alone. They're like, whoa, what?
I also think, like, I do believe that the mafia did help certain businesses because there were shitheads that just went to cause a ruckus, to destroy, to fuck up, to rob, steal, whatever.
Beating the shit out of people.
Yeah, for literally no
There's
reason.
gangsters involved.
Yeah, and then the mafia comes around and they're like, okay, you give us a fee and we'll protect you. Now, I'm going to say 70% of that time, it was the own, like the mafia members going and
Creating the problems. Yeah.
creating the problem, and then they were the solution.
Yeah.
I do think that happened more times than not, but
There's this good,
I do think there was a portion of people, business owners, that did help them, even though they're not pulling in the money. They did have that protection.
that for sure happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you go and smash up someone's window, you'd be like, listen, we know who did this.
Yeah.
We'll take care of them for you. In
And
return,
it'll never happen again.
Yeah.
We'll make sure it never happens again.
that happens all the time. That's how you start your racket. Like,
Yeah.
Because like if think about how many areas you know that don't have any problems ever with regards to like random violence at their business.
Yep.
It's very like uncommon.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden it starts in an area, and then someone shows up with a solution to fix that problem. You'd have to sort of start drawing some natural lines eventually. But
Yeah,
like,
but
I wonder if these two ends meet somewhere.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, for the times that it like wasn't like the own mafia like causing the ruckus, like,
There was other people
definitely-
fucking around.
Yeah, definitely
Well-
times where it was like handy to be like, yeah, we need help.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. It's like, what's your flavor of organized crime you want in your neighborhood? So like, if there's a street gang that's fucking around in the neighborhood,
Yeah, just
and you
fucking
don't
hooligans.
like that they're like, whether they're fucking spraying graffiti or they're fucking with businesses or whatever the fuck, and then a respectable, in quotations, organized crime shows up and they're like, listen, we will deal with these fucking hooligans, get them off the streets, and then we'll keep this area nice and clean. People will look for that and
And
be
when
like,
I
hey,
show up,
that's
I
a
want a meal
reasonable,
and-
yeah, that's a reasonable thing. Like, it's my
Sure.
business is suffering, whatever
Yeah.
the fuck, right?
Yeah, I will have a hot dinner plate ready for you every night, and your favorite whiskey, and cigars.
Problem is when the businesses struggle and they're still like, yeah, but homeboy, you owe me fucking $5,000 at the end of the month, no matter what.
Yeah, and then that's where it's like, well, fuck
And that's
me.
why I'm like, I'm not a big fan of any sort of organized crime
Sure.
because it always ends up at the same destination.
Yeah,
Eventually. Could
definitely.
go well for a while.
Yep.
Could go well for a very long time.
Yep.
Eventually, shit's going to start
It's
to
going to
fucking...
go south.
Yeah.
Quick.
Never ends well. For anyone.
No, it really
Yeah.
doesn't.
No one ends well.
But I am very intrigued.
Just start selling drugs. You'll get connected
Nah.
somewhere.
No, I don't want to go down that line.
All right. Start trafficking drugs.
I don't want to go
Go
down
big
that
time.
line.
Go big time.
No, I'm okay just being a driver.
Oh, okay. Driving drugs.
No. Driving the boss man around.
Oh, okay.
I'll go pick
You got
up.
to work yourself up to that position, though.
Exactly.
You got to put in
I'll work at the bar underneath the bar.
underneath the bar.
Underneath the bar. I will make sure the poker table is ready. I will make sure there is a gun on underneath the side that my boss sits at, just in the off chance he has some shady people come in.
Right.
I will get him a nice glass of whiskey. I will tell everybody else to suck my dick. and I will get him a cigar. I will cut it for him. I will light it for him.
And it's gone off the rails.
And yeah, definitely. I will make sure the boxing ring that is underneath the bar, is ready to rumble every Friday night.
There you go. And it will be ready to rumble. It won't be let's get ready to rumble, because that is a Michael Buffer trademark special.
Copyrighted.
And at this Mafia, we respect copyright infringement. Fucking hell. Fuck, I had something I was going to say about that. It don't matter. But back to the Bitcoin thing. So you my confidence in it has been not that I was like paying enough attention or like a big proponent of it. I understood the idea of it. But my all of the selling points of it have like those there's cracks showing in the foundations of like I don't think that's possible anymore. You know? Like what wallet would you be able to use in Canada or any other country for that matter?
Cold storage.
Yeah. But where would you buy it from?
You can buy, like.
So I guess it's more of a question. Is like
you can
how
get them online. I forget what they're called, but it's literally like a USB stick, and it's got like a 24-word phrase password.
Right.
You forget it. Too fucking bad.
Yeah.
I think there's only been one dude that fucking cracked one.
Yeah, that'd be insane.
Yeah. So you can get one of those.
So all right. So
this is where I would imagine it's got its own, like, because you know if like you go on, you can have like your QR code, and I can like scan it, send you, or you can scan mine and send me shit, or I can copy my wallet address. There's probably something similar to that where, again, it's like an address that gets thrown on here, and because it's all digital, it just gets thrown on the stick, and then you'd
have to buy the Bitcoin from someone somewhere using some sort of
you would have to buy it. You would have to buy it from an exchange, and then transfer it to the wallet. I would imagine, and then
from the wallet you could transfer it to off-site storage,
unless that company has its own like exchange, and then you can like sign in on a web browser, sign in to your account, or make an account on the web version, put in your wallet ID, and then send it to the cold storage. That's the only way I could see them not freezing, because
I think a bunch of the fucking like Coinbase and shit and CoinSquare were shutting down stuff on the behalf of the Canadian government, which is like this is why I was originally like last fall when the World Series was on, I watched a bunch of it, and like every fucking commercial in the States was like some sort of like Bitcoin trade, Coinbase, whatever the fuck it is, pick one. And I was talking with my cousin's husband, and he was like, he's big into this shit, he follows it very well. But I'm like, to me, when it starts to become mainstream is when I start to get nervous, because now like you have
everybody in their grandmas,
everyone's in their grandmas in. It's very like like Visa's getting involved. It's interconnected with like the traditional banking systems. It's interconnected with the traditional government systems. So now it's like, is this doing what it was originally intended to do? And then that makes me nervous, because now they can just fucking pull it whenever they want.
Yeah.
Like, not that should ever be a thing anyway. That's a different conversation. But like the whole selling point is like, it's crypto. It's like, you don't know what's happening. You don't know the transactions. You don't know all this shit. You don't know where it's stored. And then the government's like, no, we know all that shit. Because all of these institutions that are now set up are intertwined with us in some fashion. Or they're intertwined with a fucking traditional banking system. It's very interesting. Like Visa's got their own fucking crypto card now.
The thing about the whole crypto
like Visa's
realm,
like as traditional as it fucking gets.
Every exchange that I've signed up for, it's not like you can just go and like make an account.
It's complicated.
You need photo ID.
It's like getting a bank account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need photo ID. You need to do all this shit.
It.
So like you are linked to this. Yeah. It's not like you can just like go make one and like fucking launder money through it.
No.
Like everything, like you can, but like everything is like linked to a person's name, whether it's your own or somebody else. Like you need a
Yeah.
so
That's the part to me is
so
like
right off the rip, it's like
this is not very
it's already kind of
it's like suspect already.
yeah. And I guess I do understand it to an extent of they need to regionalize.
Well, I think their problem is they're
Where-
backed up by traditional banking systems. So banking systems are like, if you want to finance with us, like, okay,
Yeah.
we're Coinbase, just for an example.
Sure.
I'm sure they have some sort of financial backing to operate as a business line, whether that be line of credits, whether that be whatever the fuck.
guess.
And if you want any access to some sort of finances, unless it's totally private, I'm sure there's going to be conditions associated with that. Like the banks, it's risky for the bank to be like, hang on, what are you doing? Okay, all right, well, we'll give you this much money, but you got to track all your transactions. You need to have verified member base. You need to have all this shit. So like, essentially, you're just signing up to be part of a bank that's fucking controlling Coinbase.
Yeah, it's just a different bank.
It's just a different bank. And that's why I'm like, been super fucking skeptical about it lately. Doing zero research, naturally.
Yeah.
Just like my
your own opinion.
My own little fucking brain gets to fucking work.
And gut feeling.
Yeah. It's strange to me.
Like I'm glad I invested in it.
And I'm
like,
also not
glad I'm
deep enough in the game
exactly.
where like I'm sure there's
shit
ways to
went
do it
sideways.
much more secretly. Not that I care about that. It's just more the idea behind it.
Again, probably going with that cold storage wallet type thing.
Sure,
And again,
like,
I'm
sure
I've heard about it.
You can do it.
I've never looked into it because it.
Sure, it's a YouTube video, really. Like,
100%. But for me, when I got into it, one, it was I got in during COVID and shit, so it kind of gave me something to do and gave me like a little hobby.
Sure.
Keep me fucking busy. But at the same time, I was like I got into like all the like the two big dogs, fucking Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put a little extra money into like some of these altcoins. And
Alt-right coins, specifically, CJ's a Nazi, just so you're curious.
Jesus fuck. And
swastika coin. I can't help
I
it.
fucking went sideways.
I'm
quick.
impulsive.
Yeah, I know. But and I kind of just started doing like I didn't do a whole lot of daily trading, but I was watching it as if I was gonna like daily trade. And I did do some daily trading,
You're
like
keeping aware of it,
but like I was on top of it like constantly.
Right.
And now it's like I just kind of I let it sit. I've got two computers running, and
whatever. Why not?
they're making me like
Who cares how much?
dollars, but
Who cares?
yeah,
It doesn't cost you anything.
Exactly. It cost me a little bit, but in the grand scheme of things, nothing.
Yeah.
Unless tomorrow it all gets shut down and my money disappears.
Which,
Is
unfortunately,
a high possibility.
is now a precedent that is set in this beautiful nation.
No, I just
Yeah.
mean like fucking Bitcoin, like
Collapses.
literally goes to $0. Because if Bitcoin
Yeah.
collapses, everything collapses, and
Because
that's
everything's based off of Bitcoin, right?
yeah, and that's the scary part. Is like I know Ethereum's trying to make the break where they become like their own kind of Bitcoin.
It's like their 2.0
But
or whatever the fuck they're trying to do.
they're so fucking far behind Bitcoin. It's fucked. Like
so-
Ethereum's $3,000 Canadian roughly, and Bitcoin's $50K.
Yeah.
And Bitcoin, like the market it's just all based around that.
I remember a good friend of ours, this is years ago. We were talking about Bitcoin. And he was talking about how we could possibly acquire illicit narcotics off of the dark web using Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You
I like illicit narcotics.
can still do that.
Yeah, you can, but
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. But anyway, this was,
Sure you're not, Chris.
I swear. It was just like, it was more like of a fun conversation. It was like, oh, I didn't even know that shit existed.
Mhm.
And I'm like, so how would you go about doing that? He's like, oh, well, you would pay for it in Bitcoin, which is like this. And he kind of like gave me the 30-second Cole's
Yeah.
note about what Bitcoin is. I'm like, but like, how much is one Bitcoin worth? He's like, 200 Canadian?
Holy fuck, that long ago.
This is like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe not even that long.
No, I'd say it's a little longer because 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2018. What's the math on that? 4 years ago, 2018, I believe Bitcoin was 10K.
Okay, this is definitely before that.
Yeah.
Before it did that massive 10K run, but it was like $200. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Could you imagine?
Then it was ending conversation.
Just buying one coin.
Well, I think I was living alone at the time, and so I was like, I can't justify. Like, why would I put $200 into something when I just take that $200 and just buy something tangible?
Yeah,
because I'm dumb.
Yeah,
but
also I don't know.
I'm late to the party on everything. I don't care.
It was probably a fucking pain in the ass to get.
It was a
Bitcoin or just some of a Bitcoin back then.
Well, that was my thing. Is like, it just seemed like so much more legwork to like get the Bitcoin, and I'm not even kicking myself like, ooh, I could have gone into $200. Like, I don't give a fuck about that at all, right? Because like that's like
you could have had fucking 4 Bitcoins.
To me, it's like that's like gambler logic. It's like
100%.
Because every time you talk to a gambler, they're like, yeah, but I almost hit this triactor at the horse races, and it's like
almost did it. It's like cool.
But that's all. Like gamblers, that's all they talk about. It's like I almost hit it big. I almost did this. I almost did that.
That's what keeps them coming back.
Exactly.
Right?
It's like, but wait, you're telling me about a loss right now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah. Tell me about the win you got. Oh, I haven't had one in years. Well, fuck.
Shit.
Maybe we should rethink.
We should rethink our strategy here.
Yeah.
Do you want to do what the fuck, Ryan?
Yeah, let's get into what the fuck, Ryan.
What the fuck? That's the official intro, by the way.
100%.
Okay, we watched 3 videos last time.
3 videos.
Okay, so let me scooch in the middle here.
Oh yeah, so we can
paraphernalia out of the way.
I should next week. Remind me. I'll try to pull them up on my laptop. Maybe.
That's why I emailed them to you last time.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't really check that email.
That's totally fine.
All right.
All right. Let's see if the volume's on. Volume's on. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, this motherfucker's naked as shit. Just some dude walking down the middle of the road, just playing chicken with vehicles, ass naked.
Literally in a lane.
In the middle of the day as well. Oh, just putting his cock on. Putting his cock on hoods. He's having a good day.
Good for him. Yo,
this is in Russia
making
too.
People
he's gonna have his fucking head caved in. This is in Russia. All right, here we go. He's just squaring up with a Volkswagen right now.
No shit. I would have fucking...
Yeah, here we go. Homeboy gets out. I think it's over. Yeah, he's gonna get smacked.
I hope he fucking like...
Oh! Unconscious.
Oh my God.
All right,
I thought he was gonna like fucking rip off his dick or something.
So he's standing there cross-armed.
Cross-armed like you.
He doesn't even have socks on. He's naked. He's like, you go around me.
Naked.
This big scary Russian man gets out of the car, says something to him.
I'm dressed nice.
Dressed nicely. He's on. This is the middle of the day, people.
Yeah, he's going to a meeting, and this man, have time. This naked man is standing in the way of his car.
And I guess he says to him, "Can you get the fuck out of the way?" And he says, "No."
Yeah. Like,
and then
what are you doing?
Fucking
you move.
Oh, boom! Like that was an open hand slap too. That wasn't even a closed fist.
The fuck out.
Head like unconscious.
Knocked him the fuck out.
I gotta see it one more time. I'm sorry.
Put it up to the mic so they can hear the smack.
The people that were recording were like 40 feet away as well. Just so people. That's a good start. That was a fucking hell of a knockout. I do love a good knockout.
But what is like...
Okay, video number 2. Here we go. 2 would appear to be frat boys or rednecks in a backyard. I'm assuming they're going to fight.
Somebody's saying
the caption is bullies decide to jump the quiet kid does not go well for them.
Okay, yeah.
Love these videos. Oh,
you want to push me, motherfucker?
Oh, he knocked the motherfucker out though.
Oh,
this is hardly justice. Oh,
who's next?
Oh, he slept him too. Holy shit.
Who's next? Yo, that kid is out. Okay, good. He's moving.
He might have been dead.
Yo, he looked dead for a second.
I got confused at the start of this video because I thought that motherfucker's still out cool too. I thought that this was the bully doing the knocking out. It doesn't appear to be the case
So
now.
no, so it's let me set the scene for you. They're in a backyard.
It's a college party
yard.
for sure.
Yeah, and there's a kid in a black sweater, looks like black shirt, I don't know. And there's a few guys around him probably talking shit. And this guy's like, yo, dude, like, I'm just here to have fun.
Let's just be friends.
Yeah. Or if you don't want to be friends, like, just leave me alone. Well, they didn't want to leave him alone. And this one dude, does he like go after him?
This guy went to him first.
Or does he say something and
he's stepping up like,
oh. Yeah, he kind of walked towards him like he was going to do something.
And this guy thinks he's going to get jumped at a party.
Oh my God, that guy just fucking comes out of nowhere.
Sorry.
So the guy kind of walks up like he's going to do something.
And then he gets slapped.
Looked like a little bitch and didn't seem like he was going to do something.
But this guy
almost
doesn't know
seemed like
that.
he wanted his friends to like kind of do something at the same time he was doing something.
Have you ever been in a situation where it feels like you're going to get jumped by a number of people?
Yep.
So that's what this guy's situation is.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, if I don't...
This guy knows what he's doing.
This guy's going to knock me the fuck out. I'm going to knock him out first.
Yeah, so he's like, oh, this guy wants to step to me. Fucking
step to me, homie.
Drops him. This man, face down on the ground.
Like unconscious.
Eating some dirt. And now, buddy that just got knocked the fuck out, his other buddy...
Decides, I got this.
Kind of a bitch and realizes... I'm probably not going to do shit to this guy. I'll just shove him.
Just runs at him. No, he's trying to take him down.
No, the first guy. Go back. You're missing.
You're talking about the first guy.
So this guy, gray sweatshirt,
right.
gets knocked.
Bang.
Buddy over here pushes him like, bro.
Yo, what was that?
What the fuck?
That's my homie.
But a bitch. He backed up after he shoved him.
That's right.
He ain't going to do shit. But then dude in a black t-shirt fucking runs at this man like trying to fucking tackle him or some shit. And the guy kind of like... defends him.
Yeah, he steps
Then
him.
he still chases him, and as he's chasing him, just hits him, I think, with a hook.
Yo, these dudes might be dead, bro. This guy's still unconscious.
And fuck.
The girls are freaking out.
Slept. Dude, the man looks dead.
The title of this Reddit thread is Win Stupid Prizes and Play Stupid Games. You win stupid prizes.
Yeah, and hey.
This is video number 3, by the way.
Oh, my fuck.
I missed that one. I'm going to restart it.
Oh, my God.
All right.
No shot.
It's called Crossing Railway Tracks in a Hurry.
Oh my fuck. Dude, no way.
Ooh. Holy shit.
What an idiot.
It's amazing he's walking away from that.
So there's a man on a moped, on a scooter, not going fast, and there is a train going
very
full
fast.
Speed.
Very fast.
Full speed for what this train is doing. And he stops, gets off.
Just in time.
I think he probably could have made it across. But he stopped, laid down the moped, and then jumped off as the train smokes the fucking moped. And I don't know how this man isn't dead.
The pieces that came... The moped explodes, and the pieces that come off it are like a fucking bomb. I don't know how this fucking... Like, if one of those pieces hit him in the head, he'd be killed.
Even in the leg, your fucking leg's getting so fucked.
Well, I think one caught him in the leg because he's limping after.
Yeah, but how does your leg, like, you're so lucky, like, the pant leg didn't get caught on, like, the fucking foot peg or... I guess there's no foot peg on a moped.
Lucky as fuck.
Let's do another one.
One more?
Let's do another one. Make sure you're fucking... You know which ones you're sending me.
I know which ones. We've done 3. I know. I got this.
Okay. What the fuck?
What the fuck is this?
Oh
is this a bong?
It's a bomb. That's what it is.
What the fuck are these guys doing?
What?
Okay, I'm just going to pause and I'll set the scene for what people... All right, right now we're looking at a guy, 2 guys. One's got... They both have an 18-gallon water jug on their head. The 2 water gallon jugs that they're each wearing are connected by a tube, which is then connected to a black tube. And then the one guy is like, I'm going to light it. And he's holding some sort of device in his hand, and he's got a jet-powered butane lighter.
And he's just screaming. The other guy's just screaming, light it!
Oh, it's weed. Oh, it's a vacuum. They're going to pass out. Look at how much smoke that is.
Yo, they lasted for a while in there. Look at the smoke that's still.
Oh, he's going in. Holy shit.
Yo, what do they have? Like a tower
You know what it is? You know what it is? It's a
Look at this smoke in there.
I can tell you what this rig is. It's a fucking air. It's a an air mattress pump.
No, I'm talking about like. See, they had like a cloth.
Oh, he put like a towel over to keep the smoke in. Looks like a t-shirt or something.
Yeah, a t-shirt or like you know those stupid scarves they just came out with.
Shit.
There's so much smoke in there.
That's insane. Okay, but look at this setup. So, all right, this is what they have. They have an air mattress pump that they've hooked up that they've
to a hose
to a split to their heads, and it's pulling in the weed as he's lighting it at like
Mach 10.
Mach 10. So they're getting all the smoke.
It is
holy shit,
unbelievable. Like the
it's just nonstop.
It's just white. The guy in the green shirt is fucking hilarious. Ow, ow, ow. And he is dying laughing.
They're so high.
They are so fucked.
They go back in for seconds, by the way.
Yeah, they go and take a fucking...
Yeah, they each have like... I think it was like to keep the seal.
Yeah, you know those...
it is what it is. It's like a neck gaiter.
Yeah,
or like a balaclava.
And they just like kind of pull it over the thing so it has like an airtight fucking seal. Holy fuck.
All right. What the fuck, Ryan?
What the fuck, Ryan?
Those were good. Those were good.
Fuck. Not as hardcore as last week.
That's fine with me, though.
Yeah,
a little change
it was nice.
is necessary.
It was nice. It was nice.
Jesus
fucking hell.
Christ.
Keep them coming.
Keep them coming. If anyone else wants to contribute to What the Fuck, Ryan, mail.2season.
And make sure you put in the subject line, What the fuck, Ryan clips.
Caption it, What the fuck, Ryan. Send us whatever you want.
Yeah, anything.
Because anything's on the table, apparently.
Yeah.
Except for, like, fucking the obvious shit. Like, I don't want to see no fucking anything to do with kids or... Like, no, like, porn or any shit like that.
Yeah, I've seen it all.
Okay.
I went with beheadings.
Yeah.
Chris goes porn.
Yeah, I don't want it.
So send beheadings to Chris.
Yeah, I'm cool with beheadings. I've seen lots. Haven't you?
No.
I'm a child of the early 2000s.
I've seen like one.
Oh, I've seen a lot.
Oh my God.
I would E-Bombs World.
I never went down those rabbit holes.
Oh, that's all we did.
If I went to E-Bombs World,
Dude,
I went to play games.
In grade 7 and 8, that's all we did was like watch like.
Jesus fuck.
No wonder
you're the way you are.
Normal?
Oh my God.
Faked you out hard, motherfucker.
Holy fuck.
All right. That's your what the fuck,
Ryan.
What the fuck? All right, let's do Chris Predicts and get the fuck out of here.
Chris Predicts. Dun, 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 dun.
Wizard shit. Okay, last week I did the first 4 games of the week. West Ham versus Newcastle. I said they would tie. They tied. And then I went, I said Brentford would beat Arsenal because I wanted a risky one.
Wait, the one you said they
tied, yeah.
Wow.
It's like 4-1 odds.
Nice fucking prediction.
I got the next 3 wrong, but I'm happy about calling the tie.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'll take the tie because whatever.
Worth it.
Aston Villa got beat last minute by Watford, and Burnley fucking beat the shit out of Brighton, which any betting people wouldn't have really done those, but whatever. So I'm 1 for 3. Who cares?
Yeah, who
cares?
cares?
It's just wizard stuff. This week I'm going to change the pace a bit. I'm going to predict the Maple Leafs games this week. There's one tomorrow. There's one game before this shit airs. Let me just check the dates real quickst. But they got back-to-back games. Montreal. Where are we? Load faster. Okay. Monday and Tuesday are games.
Columbus.
They're away to Montreal and Columbus. Those games will air before this episode enters. I'm going to say that the Leafs are going to beat Montreal and they will lose to Columbus. They will then beat Minnesota and Detroit and lose away to the Washington Capitals.
So they're going to beat Minnesota and beat Detroit
Yep.
and lose to the Caps.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There's only one set of back-to-backs here.
How's Columbus doing this year?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. All right, perfect.
I think they're doing okay.
You know as much as I do.
But the only reason I'm picking them is because it's a back-to-back.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they're playing they're both at home, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Or
No, they're both away.
They're on the road. Yeah,
They're on the road for both.
Sorry, I read your.
The Blue Jackets are in a playoff race. They're like 4th or 5th in their division.
Okay.
They're doing whatever.
Yeah.
They're like the Red Wings,
Yeah. Okay.
points-wise. No easy games. Whatever.
No.
So there you go. 3 wins and 2 losses for your Toronto Maple Leafs
For my Toronto Maple Leafs.
as your predictions. By the way, the odds on my last week's predictions were 77-1. And when I got the first game, the tie,
You were fucking.
they offered me a payout.
Should have taken it.
I was like, I should definitely take this because that's the only one that would be the tough one. I'm like, oh, fuck it. It was only $1 bet.
Yeah.
But they offered
fucking-
me 3 times my money. They offered me like $3.50 to
So
get
that
out
would
the bet.
have. You would have broke even
It would have been up $2. Broke even and
after the other bets though.
No, that was it because I just parlayed them all just as one.
Oh, okay.
I just did a $1
okay.
flyer on them and it
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
77-1.
And then you hit the one.
And I got
They're
the first
like,
one.
We
They're like,
don't want this motherfucker.
we don't want this to happen. We'll give you $3.50 right now. I'm like, you can take that $3.50 and stuff it right up your
Shove
asshole.
it up your ass because I want $77.
Yeah, and I got $0. So there you go.
Happens to the best of
It
us.
definitely does. If you have any clips or anything you want us to talk about, send it to mail.2season.
Clips, even predictions. Like if
Predictions,
if
whatever.
Like,
You want me to predict billiards? I don't care.
yeah, anything.
It's
Women's
just wizard
volleyball,
shit.
like fucking
It's just wizard shit.
ultimate frisbee. We don't give a fuck.
Cornhole championships.
Oh, great game. Great game.
Have you seen it on TV? It's always on.
I don't
ESPN.
understand it.
It's
These
hilarious.
guys are fucking unbelievable. Like
They're just Dranos.
every time.
And they're all like college kids.
yeah.
it's
Or
so
sometimes
funny.
even if they miss, like the last bag they throw, they'll get it in.
Yeah.
They'll get the last one in as well.
It's unbelievable.
It's fucking crazy. All right, guys.
Thank
Those are
you.
your fucking predictions. Bet your life savings on them.
Please.
Just kidding. We're not your financial advisors.
Watch the videos that will be posted in the
At your
description at your own discretion.
Yeah, yeah. The last one. So clip 4.
It's pretty fucking funny.
It's just more funny than anything. Like
There's
it's not vulgar or fucked up.
The other ones are basically
It's
just
just
knockouts.
great.
And one of them is a naked man getting knocked out.
Great entrepreneurship and inventor creativity
Yeah, these
in
guys.
the last clip.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, they were showing
Kudos to them.
some ingenuity there.
Yeah.
They're really thinking outside the box. Like, what if we, it's that shit only stoners could think of.
100%.
It's so funny.
100%. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Like always, we love you guys.
See ya.
And we'll see you guys next week. Deuces. Bye-bye.